Around the network, we got some nice cake over here that's been cut already by our new profile baker. It's really, really good cake. So I may want to run the store and get some ice cream. But I want to tell you about this next lady. She is a strong black woman. We talk almost every day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. And she'll call me up and she'll say, George, guess what's going on now? And I call her up and say, Councilwoman, guess what's going on now? So we kind of feed off each other to make sure we keep that. This is a famous word to me. 2 words. You always say this, stay focused.
Stay focused.
Stay focused. Stay focused. That's what I tell my grandnephew, I tell my children. Stay focused. And she's right, folks. We have got to stay focused. We got to understand what the prize is. The prize is what you just saw leave from the stage. Are these kids, and every kid in this world is our responsibility. Our motto for Neighborhood United is, this is our community, these are our kids, and they're our responsibility. No one else. If they don't do right, it's because of us. Because you didn't pull that kid up and teach them a little lesson 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. My mother wouldn't have whipped my butt when I went down to Curl Park. I'd probably still be going down to Curl Park. Wasn't no safe place for me to go at that time. Take care of our kids. So this young lady's been with me since day one. We tried to save the school, we couldn't. But look, God works in miracles, don't he? 2 years later, 2.5 years later, he said, you need to save that school for a reason. I had other plans for you. So let's give a nice round of applause to my good friend, Sharon Middleton.
Stay focused. I'm so appreciative for this award. It's I take awards and I say, these awards are basically for the people, because that's who that's the way I was raised. I grew up with a father that worked at Bethlehem Steel for 43 years and never took a day off of work in 43 years. I remember him growing up in the snow, in the rain, with the flu, with the virus, and he would walk to the bus stop. And if he couldn't catch the bus, he'd keep walking until he catch a cab until he got to Sparrows Point. So, just very strong work ethics, and I know he's up there. Him and my mom are looking over me, because me standing here today, they would never believe that I had become an elected official. And I grew up also learning how to, you always take a risk and you just always press forward. And I've never been without a job. And again, that was work ethics that my parents taught in me. George and I, when we first met, when he came back to Park Heights, he took over the Langston Hughes Community Association. We met. He started a after-school program, free, on his own money, and then eventually the school, after a couple of years, it finally closed. Councilwoman Ricky Spector also we both came here during American Education Week and did the traditional things and read to the students and so on, but it was really a devastating blow when this school closed. And I knew and I felt that the school system knew they made a mistake, but they had to continue to follow through with whatever their plan was. So I remember George and I meeting one day, and I'm in my 11th year, 3rd term on the council, representing this district. And everyone knows I spend most of my time here in Park Heights. Park Heights is the center of my district, and it is the most need, and I spend my time here. That's what my job is, to help people in need, to supply resources, and that's why I keep that motto, stay focused, because, there are naysayers and haters out here that that always, when you try to take a step forward in this community, you kind of just seem like you get pushed a step back. And the devastating thing that happened in this school just brought us closer together, and we vowed that we were going to, when this school closed, we were going to open this building for some reason. And we started thinking about safe haven. We knew that this end of Park Heights was just, it became a void. Some of the businesses started closing nearby. It happened to have been not too long after the Freddie Gray things were happening up in Sandtown. And I knew and felt that if we didn't think and do something, it was going to be a matter of time where that it was going to move to Park Heights. And we had a conversation with our present Mayor Hughes, and she allowed George to give his after-school program in the school, feed the students, but also President Young was involved, and Betsy. And once George got those keys, we all said to him, George, we got you those keys from the city, and you are never going to give them back. So, and so this is what has been taking place. It's just, but it's still, we still got to keep going and doing. And like I said, there's haters out there, and it's our people that, you know, they're making calls, they're saying, you know, how did he get this? How can I get this building? It doesn't work like that. You gotta work, you know, George, you gotta work, and it's work constantly, every day. Right. Every day. People want to find easy ways to get something, and it does not work that way. It does not work that way. I look over at Glenice. I remember when I started on the council, and I got a call from Glenice. I didn't know Glenice, but she had shared her story where in social services, she was waiting 6 months or so for a word for her application, because she had a dream to start her daycare centers. I made that call, and of course got some excuses. Her application was moved up, and this woman now is in your 11th daycare, childcare center in Baltimore City. We're 11-1. So again, it takes, I see myself as a change agent. And we're all of us, as everyone has said, we all have talents in here. And if we all continue to pull together, Park Heights is going to continue to thrive. I thank Senator Robinson for all the wonderful things that she does. Ricky is continually still working, and Ricky Spector is a powerful woman in this city. I was blessed to have her as a mentor when I came onto the council, and she guided me every step of the way. And again, she's gone. And as you know, the council now has like 7 or 8 new members. But and it's only, when I started, it was 7 women. It's now only 3 women. I was approached by the Maryland's women. I have a problem with not saying no. I try to figure out some way to help. The Maryland